Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and welcome to episode number 5 of my Manchester United FIFA 16 career mode. And today the Premier League is going to get underway. We start at home against Tottenham. It's a huge game. Tottenham is a decent side. You know, they have some good players, and hopefully we can stick to this formation. Some people have been wondering why I've been playing Memphis at striker. I just feel he's very, very dangerous, but we will be dropping him for Rooney today and then bringing him Memphis Depay back in for Herrera. So just switching up the positions there, and that's what I like. I count them as an attacking four, you know, the 2 strikers and 2 attacking midfielders, working together as an attacking four, you know. So it's good to have those types like Rooney and Memphis that can play both those positions well. Rooney, I really like his defensive ability in midfield, high defensive work rate. He goes into the tackles more than the other more attacking guys, you know, like Memphis, not as strong. Rooney fights for it. Here's 2 player debuts. Of course, Marquinhos, who I love him as a signing, can come in right back when we need him to cover for Darmian. We don't really have another option. And for those of you wondering about the left backs, I talked about it before, but Luke Shaw, if he can't play, we can put Daley Blind there, and we do have a lot of options for defensive midfield. But what I was going to talk about there, with 2 strikers, and this man here, Harry Kane, I may want to sign him at some point, and Eric Lamela, that was getting the first chance, but a very, very good save by Big Dave in goals. And also the next game, which will be the next game in the episode as well. 2 games. I probably will do 2 games in episodes until the full release is out, because obviously 10-hour limits on the early release, so hope you guys understand that. So once that rolls around, we should be getting through the season at a decent pace. But here, 60 minutes through, Rooney plays it to Memphis. We need you to create, Memphis. He tries a shot. It falls to Lacazette. Lacazette tried to play it through, and that's where I'm currently falling down, that final ball into the box. So here we got to make some subs. Actually, Felipe Anderson coming on, Anthony Martial, like all of these guys. Memphis is coming off. But those 2 guys coming on, and Memphis and a few other guys, Luke Shaw, all these kind of types are going to be part of the future, and that's really exciting, you know, for the next 5 seasons, or really this whole career mode. Oh no, there's an error. I was so lucky there. See, those little things I need to get a bit more better at, I suppose. Just little errors. We could have really conceded. They had 2 chances, the first one, and then that one from Lamela. So maybe lucky to still be 0-0, still be looking for a draw, but I wanted to win, you know, but they kept on peppering us, you know, and especially here, another chance, Dave De Gea, he's just putting in the saves that we need him to make, you know, and probably Tottenham, they almost deserve to score there, but Big Dave is saving us right now, and our defending is just passing as being good enough. As we go into the 90th minute, we could have a late chance to Anthony Martial, finesses! He finessed it straight at the keeper, Anthony Martial, and those, again, that's another occasion. Maybe a couple of weeks from now, I'll be able to finish that. I'm getting used to the shooting more specifically in FIFA 16, and I've noticed it more now. Obviously, I've recorded quite a few games now, so past a few games that you are seeing now, and you actually have to aim wider than you would in FIFA 15. That's why a lot of my shots you'll see going straight at the keeper, and you may notice that yourself as well. You actually have to aim wider than you usually would before. But anyway, on to transfers now. Regan Poole going out on loan for a season to Blackpool would be important for him. And also Michael Carrick. You would have seen in previous episodes, I was actually listening to offers while I was countering offers. I was going to here as well, but I thought realism for a second. Michael Carrick to go to Bologna, he probably wouldn't. I'd only want to negotiate with English teams. So there's going to be things you think are unrealistic, I do, and realistic. But at the end of the day, it's a video game, so there's always going to be things someone thinks is unrealistic. But I like to think, I thought that to myself. Letting him go to Italian team, that's not realistic. That suddenly just occurred to me when I was going to counter. So here, more training, and actually it's not going to come into effect now, again a few episodes from now, but I noticed that doing training on hard there was a video from Chunny Sports. Actually, made a video on the training and how they improved. I'm sure you're subscribed to him. Almost 100k subscribers. Very good content. But anyway, yeah, he made a very good video about that, how players improve. Young players can like go plus 10 in a season. That's crazy. So that's something I'm going to build on. But look at that. Lacazette, chance creation. That training got an A. And also Luke Shaw. Two guys that are going to be very key players. And they're doing well in training. I talked about it previously. I'm not sure if it's a thing, if the work rates of players affect their rating when you simulate it. At least, I'm not really sure. You can leave your feedback on that, but it's probably not. It's probably random, and maybe the quality of the player, that should take into account as well. If it's a higher quality player, there should be a higher chance of him doing well in the training. That's pretty self-explanatory. So that should take into account as well. I hope it does anyway. It would make sense, you know, and not just being, a random luck kind of thing. So a few players were scouting here. Do you like to see this kind of stuff, or should I just do that not recorded and I'll just show you players in transfer windows, players I have on the short list and everything like that? Leave your feedback. Or would you like to see players I'm scouting? Because from now I'll be, when the transfer window ends, usually I look for players that are running out their contract. I'll search for first team players in top leagues that are running out of their contract and look to sign them in January. So I've got to make sure I do have those wages available, maybe to sign a big guy. Do you know anyone as well that will be available in January? Leave in your comments. But Lacazette, he's tricking here. First with some skill and then with a fake shot of sorts, and he wins a penalty. Something we need for this game here today. Maybe a bit of luck to go our way, but was it luck or was it skill or just an error from the opponent? But that's really bad for the captain. Captain to give away a penalty, you know, but it was a very, always going to be a tricky game away from home and rainy conditions as well. I noticed in FIFA so far, FIFA 16, that does affect, and it's a good thing. Obviously, you don't like it being harder, but it feels really realistic. I'm loving the gameplay so far. I just want to start winning a lot of games, and I'll be so happy. But Bastian Schweinsteiger steps up here, and he smashes it in, and I did notice he is captain. In a few episodes' time, I will change that to Rooney, because I'm sure a few people will say that. Make Rooney captain, and I will be. It's just, it's a new game. There's so much things. There's training. There's transfers. I'm making so many things, and I kind of forgot about that because I didn't really put it in specific roles. Well, because when you sub someone out who's captain, it goes to the next guy, and if you don't specifically change it next time, it stays with the next player. So yeah, I hope you guys understand that. And also, someone said about Lacazette's number to change it, but also I think he was number 10, but Rooney is number 10, like in number 10 for the team he came from, and I can't give him number 10 because Rooney's number 10. So hope you guys understand that. But now we give away a penalty. Look at Agbonglahor. He seems really mad about that. Settle down, Gabby. You've got a penalty. Just be happy about it. But again, it's one of those kind of nudging penalties. It's not like when I slide in or anything like that. I didn't go for a slide tackle. But is that Tyson? Tyson hit it straight at De Gea. I'm not sure about you guys that have played FIFA 16 already, but they go straight a lot of the time. So I stood straight there with De Gea because I kind of had the feeling he was going to do that. So leave your feedback on penalties so far. But Memphis, come on, we got to take this chance. He gets past well. Come on, smash it. I need more power than that. Memphis. I was really disappointed there. And those kind of shots I'm really noticing. Again, how I talked about going straight at the keeper. You got to put a bit more power and also aim a bit more to one way than you would have to do. Even on the demo, I didn't even notice it like that. Yeah, definitely in the full game, you need to put more power on shots and aim to one direction a bit more, not just aim straight at the keeper, or basically you won't score. It'll just go straight into the goalkeeper's hand. So that's something I did notice. But we are still winning this game. We are heading for 3 points, but they're going to put it in here, looking for a kind of some kind of goal. I'm not sure how they're going to score this, but one way or another, Adama Traore smashes it into the back of the net. I could just feel that coming, even when I was playing this. Obviously, this is already recorded, not live, but I could just feel those changes, they get the ball in, and somehow he got in all the space in the world. The marking wasn't the best from the players who I wasn't originally controlling, so maybe tactically that's something I have to do, like in the player settings. You know how you can change the instructions of players? That's something I may need to look into, or maybe it was a one-off, don't need to overreact. But yeah, because my defending, for the most part, has been pretty good. I just conceded a goal like that. Like, for all my games together so far in pre-season, everything, we didn't concede a goal against Tottenham as well. My defending's been okay, and I just have to make sure there we didn't concede, because if we concede a goal 90 minute, we lose against Aston Villa, that wouldn't be good at all. And again, I was frustrated because I couldn't really win the ball back, and you'll see that in the match stats as well. Something I got to adjust, because Aston Villa getting 65% possession is really unrealistic, and it's not like they were dominating the game. They weren't dominating me, so it's a bit... it's not really realistic or giving a true representation of the game, you know, because they were really not wasting time, but passing a lot around the back. Again, that's how FIFA 16, so got to adapt. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop a like if you would like to see another episode later today. Maybe we can get a win, got to see. But that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time.